Yeah, good morning, Back Corner Radio. Not even 10 seconds in and Kevin Frankish already on a rant. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I'm getting older and I'm getting crustier. And when we old people, we don't like the cold.
No.
Most of us go to Florida.
Yeah. Snowbirds, eh?
But no, I'm not. We still have that extreme cold weather alert in effect. No kidding out there. And now we're worried about another winter storm headed our way.
Yeah, Environment Canada issuing a special weather statement for the GTA and Southern Ontario starting early tomorrow morning, and that's because of a Colorado low that's headed our way. We're going to see heavier snow during the morning rush hour tomorrow. Could be more weather like this, though. This was posted on Twitter of a tractor trailer going out of control on the 401 in Newcastle on Saturday. It's also the area under an advisory right now for lake effect snow this morning. That area is from Oshawa to Belleville.
And the thing, we got to look at this viz here. Most of these crashes, in fact, I would even go as far to say all those crashes are not caused by the weather. And don't listen to media say this is weather caused. These are people not driving according to conditions. This would not have happened like this if people would drive according to conditions. So every time you hear the weather caused an accident, don't believe that. Yeah. Meantime, the commute from the West End a little more difficult this morning for TTC riders. Today is the first workday that buses will replace the 501 west of Roncesvalles. There's a live look at the area right now. TTC has several construction projects in between, including track and bridge work. No timeline for when the projects will be completed, but the change is expected to last most of the year. So you can switch between streetcars and buses anywhere between Dufferin Street and Roncesvalles. Bus will run along the Lakeshore Queensway west of Roncesvalles. In a few minutes, we'll have a very easy and simplified version of this for you.
Before Mayor John Tory's first meeting today on the growing numbers of fentanyl deaths in the city, he hosted his annual New Year's Eve tradition. Tory and City Council staff lacing up for the Mayor's Levy skate party that happened at Colonel Sam Smith Park yesterday. Many city residents showed up for the meet and greet. The Mayor laid out his plans for 2017, saying transit is still a top priority, but there's much more that needs to be done.
Well, it's the same things they elected me to deal with. Transit and traffic. We've got to get the traffic moving. We've got to get more transit built. We've got to get more affordable housing built and address that, which is a very serious issue with a lot of people. We've got to keep taxes low. And I think then there are things that are coming up. We've got to make sure the community remains safe.
The other major concern for Tory is the fentanyl crisis sweeping across the country. This afternoon is the first meeting of the Toronto Overdose Early Warning and Alert Partnership. That's where Tory will discuss the dramatic increase in fentanyl-related deaths, which have doubled in recent years. The meeting will be the first of monthly gatherings to try to prevent the crisis from growing.
The suspect in the deadly shooting at the Fort Lauderdale airport will be officially charged today. Esteban Santiago killing 5 people when he pulled a gun in the baggage claim. We now have some new video that was shot inside the airport. Some of the footage is graphic. It's security video taken from inside at the baggage claim on Friday. A man can be seen quickly walking through the area before pulling a gun from his pants and shooting. 5 people were killed, 6 others wounded. Santiago was apprehended shortly afterwards without incident, but the shooting sparked chaos and confusion for hours. Many passengers ran for cover, others ran right out onto the tarmac. Santiago, facing 3 federal charges, could even face the death penalty if convicted. 26-year-old reportedly lived with mental health issues late last year, and he even walked in to an FBI office in Anchorage telling authorities voices were telling him to join ISIS. They took his gun at the time, underwent a mental health evaluation, but his weapon was given back shortly after. It's believed the same gun that was used in Friday's shooting.
And breaking this morning, reports from France suggest at least 16 people have been arrested in connection with that gunpoint robbery of Kim Kardashian back in October. The men were arrested after early morning raids in Paris, Normandy, and the French Riviera. It was apparently DNA left behind in Kardashian's luxury apartment that tied one suspect to the robbery. French police then kept the man under surveillance and watched those he came into contact with. The reality star was bound, gagged, and shoved into a bathroom when the thieves broke into her apartment on October 3rd. They escaped with $10.5 million in jewelry.
A record-shattering night for La La Land at the Golden Globes. The film breaking the record for most wins with 7 awards.
La La Land!
Yay! La La Land!
Here tonight.
La La Land nabbed the trophy for every award it was nominated for, including Best Musical or Comedy Film, Best Performances for stars Emma Stone, and, of course, our own Ryan Gosling. In his acceptance speech, Gosling paying tribute to his partner, Eva Mendes, joking about being confused for a fellow nominee who happens to be another Canadian.
This isn't the first time I've been mistaken for Ryan Reynolds, but it's getting out of hand. I'd like to try and thank one person properly and say that while I was singing and dancing, my lady was raising our daughter, pregnant with our second, and trying to help her brother fight his battle with cancer. Sweetheart, thank you. To my daughters, Amada and Esmeralda, I love you.
Moonlight named Best Motion Picture Drama. Top acting awards for drama is going to Casey Affleck for Manchester by the Sea and French actress Isabelle Huppert for Elle. One of the most talked about moments coming from Meryl Streep, delivering a politically charged speech accepting the Cecil B. DeMille Award.
All of us in this room really belong to the most vilified segments in American society right now. Think about it. Hollywood, foreigners, and the press. Disrespect invites disrespect. Violence incites violence. When the powerful use their position to bully others, we all lose. As my friend, the dear departed Princess Leia, said to me once, take your broken heart, make it into art.
On the TV side, a couple of new shows winning big. The Crown scored the Golden Globe for Best Drama, and Atlanta winning for Best Comedy. And Dude, Where's My Car got another special mention.
Did it? What?
Didn't.
No? Okay, I'm just, see, you know, it's, yeah.
It didn't.
No. Okay, all right. Well, we do have some school bus cancellations that are coming in right now. Buses for a number of routes with the Grey Bruce School Transportation Service. They are canceled for today, and we'll have more details out on our website, of course, and keep you up to date throughout the morning.
Yeah, I guess we're getting ready for tomorrow. Frank will explain, though, coming up next, why we have the bus cancellations along Grey Bruce again. I don't know. I'd buy for homeschooling in some of these areas. 6:12. We'll be back on Breakfast Television.